In this video, I will be sharing with you my 4-part journaling framework that keeps me focused, grounded, and positive no matter what life sends my way. Hi, I'm Carol, and in this corner of the internet, I share with you my learnings, my cancer journey, tools, techniques, and other strategies that I have adopted to live a life I desire. And if you're going through a diagnosis or healing from one, I'm here to help and support you in your journey. Now let's talk journaling, the reason you are here. Journaling is a technique that helps me bring me back to me. It helps me stay grounded, focused, and keeps my eye on the prize. I started my journaling journey in 2015 when life was busy, chaotic, and just seemed very overwhelming. A random incident kept me home, and something inside me told me, Carol, write and let it out, fill your cup with joy. You may have heard people saying journaling is transformative, it changes your life. And all of that is truly true. Journaling is not just a habit, it is a vibe. It's the way you live your life. It's the way you make a plan for every day, which then transforms the way you spend every day. It's truly an intentional way of crafting each day. We all go to bed, we all wake up. But journaling helps you live the moments in between intentionally. Now, I am not going to pretend that I have been consistent and regular with journaling since 2015. I have started, stopped, started again multiple times. But here's the truth. Every time I have started, it just feels like I never stopped. And I can pick up where I left off. We all know life happens, appointments happen, emotions happen, and there'll be weeks when your journal may just stay closed. That is okay, so long as you open it and get started again. And trust me, the moment you feel that shift, that alignment, that spark, you will want to continue with this habit just for the way it makes you feel. This year we are in month 3, and I'm making this video as a commitment to myself to get started yet again on my journaling journey. I felt a strong pull to recalibrate my dreams, desires, the way I want to live life, and what it is I want to achieve in the next little while. And so I turned to journaling. And in this video today, my hope is to share with you a process and a format that has worked for me, evolved over the years, that is simple and easy to follow. Now, this is just a start. It is just a framework for you to get started. Once you have started doing it for a little while, you might change and your process will evolve. But at least you would have started with some sort of a framework that will help you stay consistent. So let's dive into it. I begin my day with a shot of espresso. That's just how I roll. After which, I sit down here at the table, look at a beautiful view, get some sunshine, and begin my process of journaling. Like I said, it's a 4-part framework, and I'll walk you through each of them. So the first step of my journaling ritual is prayer and meditation. I use an app. I pick up a 10-minute random guided meditation, and I go through with it. It usually entails a little bit of breath work, stretching, mindfulness, and centering yourself, your thoughts for what is to come ahead. I use Headspace, but you can pick up any app or any guided meditation to get into this frame of mind to continue your journaling ritual. Next, I read my goals and affirmations. And this really brings a smile to my face because it reminds me and centers me to what my big audacious goals are. How do I want to live my life, where I want to go, and really rethink the plan I have for me, my family, and just those that are a part of my life. So I have written my affirmations on cue cards and I keep that in my journal, and I just read it and let it soak in and get into my subconscious mind so I can actually subconsciously be aware of it as I'm going through the day. The third step is me creating an intention for the day. And this is not a to-do list. This is really the energy I want to carry all through the day. How do I want to live my day? It makes me feel calm, grounded, focused, intentional for what I'm about to do next, which is the act of journaling. This is how I set myself up to have an effective journaling practice. So the final fourth part of my journaling framework is journaling itself. And this within itself has 4 subparts. And that's really to keep me structured in how I proceed with writing my journal. Because in the past, if I didn't have a structure, I can just go on and on. The first being gratitude. These are tiny moments, tiny blessings that we receive through the day that we tend to forget. Now, I use this in a bullet form, and I only write 3 every day. So I don't need a lot of space. So since I write only 3 every day, I leave about 10 to 15 pages towards the end of my book. And I have a tab called gratitude, so I go to it, put the date, and write my 3 bullets of gratitude for the day. And the reason I do this is, if I scattered my gratitude every day over the month, it would be on different pages. But sometimes when I want to pick me up, I just go to that section and just read all the blessings that have come my way, and it really uplifts me. The second section of my journaling is the wins. And what that does is, again, similar to gratitude, I like to see my wins collectively over a period of time. So again, I've allocated about 10 to 15 pages, and I put 3 bullets for every day. What are the things that put me in a space of winning that day? It could be something as small as getting my hair done or just going for a fitness class. I put my wins down just so those micro wins add up to the big macro wins. I just need 3 wins each day, and it collectively over time adds up to quite a bit. So just as gratitude, again, 10 to 15 pages, and I'd write 3 wins each day. So the third section of my journaling process is free writing. It is free writing, but I require a structure just so I don't go off on a tangent. And so I have 4 questions that I answer in this section. The first being is, what do you want to be today? What is the kind of person you want to operate as for the next 24 hours? The second is, what is it you want to feel today? Again, very thought-provoking question, which brings awareness to what is it I want to feel all through my day. Is it joy? Is it happiness? Is it contentment? Is it conflict? So I write that. Third question, what is it you want to give today? Give not as in charity or physical goods, but what is it you want to give in any shape or form? It could be a service, it could be a feeling that you can give someone from being nice and kind. And the last is, what is it you want to receive today? Again, how do I want this day to pan out? What is it I would like to receive? Love, gratitude, significance, whatever is important to me. So the 4 questions that guide my free writing section is, who do you want to be today? What is it you want to feel today? What is it you want to give today? What is it you want to receive today? I write this, and then I move into the very last phase of my journaling. You don't have to take all these notes down. I have created a download for you, which you can get in the description below, which has this whole framework in there. But these 4 questions actually help me free write how I want to craft my day. What is it I want to be today? What is the kind of person I want to be? What is it I want to give? What is it I want to receive? How do I want to feel? When I go through all of that, and again, I don't write long-winded notes. They're just very short, segmented, bullet form, or whatever comes to my mind. I just free write based on these 4 questions. And that's my free writing section. So I wrap up my journal with the 4th phase, which is notes to myself. And again, I write 2 bullets. One's a note to my 8-year-old, and one's a note from my 80-year-old to me. And just hold the thought. I'll tell you why I do that. We as humans really don't want to listen to anybody else but ourselves. We think we know it all. So what better you giving advice to your own self? And so, hindsight 2020, we don't know what we don't know. So based on that, I write 2 bullets. once a message to my 8-year-old. What would I tell my 8-year-old? What would I have liked to hear when I was 8 to help me overcome whatever I had at that point, or to help me dream big? And then the second bullet is, what is my 80-year-old telling me today? I have still many years to get there. How can I change the trajectory of where I want to go so I don't live a life of regret when I get there? So there you have it. You have my 4x4 journaling framework that I call my morning magic. It's my 20 to 30 minutes gift I give myself that keeps me centered, grounded, focused, and infuses my day with joy and hope. Now here's a tip. Those 4 questions that help me free write, just so that I stay on target, on the top of every page I will write B for be, F for feel, G for give, R for receive, and note to 8 by 80. I don't have a big cheat sheet, but I make these little notes on every page that just keeps me very structured in my writing. So maybe that'll help you. I just thought I'd share it here just as a tip that I use for myself. I hope what I have shared inspires you to start your own journaling ritual, or pick it back up from where you left off. No guilt, just love, with a fresh page waiting for you to design a life that you want. To help you get started, I have designed a free gift for you which outlines my framework. You can make copies of it and write on that page itself, or you can use it as a guide and fill a notebook of your choice. Either way, I'm sure you'll find huge benefit in having that framework alongside as you start your journaling journey. You will find the link in the description below. If you're still here, I'm ever so grateful for your time and for you choosing to spend it with me. If you found value in this video and would like to see more of my videos, which I post on a weekly basis, hit the subscribe button and the bell icon so you get notified each time I upload a new video. Until then, stay blessed, stay joyful, and know you are the creator of the life you choose to live. See you in the next video. Bye for now.